Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's first webinar in our Marketing Automation Bootcamp series. My name is Andy Cluck, and I'm on the marketing team here at LedgeView Partners. We're a Salesforce Silver Consulting Partner and also a Microsoft Dynamics CRM Gold Partner. LedgeView Partners helps businesses transform their approach to sales, marketing, and customer service by aligning these teams to focus on improving your customer's experience and providing management with metrics through technology to evaluate success. For all CRM's many strengths, no CRM system offers what today's marketer must have to support sales and business goals. This is where marketing automation can help complement your CRM system by working together. It allows marketers to generate sales-ready leads and provide salespeople with real data to close more business. In today's webinar, we're going to cover what marketing automation is, who is using it, and how it can help your organization. But before I introduce our presenter today, I just have a couple of those quick general webinar items to cover with you. Before I turn things over to him, I want to mention that today's webinar is being recorded and we will have it available on demand after the live session today. All attendees are going to receive an email immediately following this webinar, and that's going to have a link to access the presentation on demand. We encourage you to share that with others on your team and in your network. To ensure the best audio quality, we do have everyone in listen-only mode, but if you do have a question, please submit those in the question pane of your GoToWebinar control panel. We should have a few minutes at the end for some Q&A, so make sure if you have any questions, put them in there and we'll be able to get to them at the end today. All right, now I've eaten up enough time. Time to introduce our presenter from our partners at Acton, Brandon Contreras. Brandon, we greatly appreciate you joining us today to put us through that marketing boot camp and as our marketing drill sergeant today. So it's all yours.
Mr. Andy Cluck, thank you very much for that introduction. I cannot express enough gratitude to LedgeView Partners for allowing us over here at Acton time in front of your audience to talk about marketing automation as a technology. And certainly going through this boot camp series, kind of in, call it drip mode, so to speak, right? Where this particular presentation, as you mentioned, is the first in a series where we're going to give an overarching view of marketing automation as just a technology. This is more, well into the 90th percentile education for all of you that are joining us, and thank you for taking time out of your day to be part of this. This is, again, educational around this overarching theme of marketing automation. I know that as I begin to present and kind of go through this introductory phase one, there's going to be some of you in the audience smiling and smirking, perfect, may even give me a thumbs up, got it, that some of this may be a little bit review. My effort is certainly to build on that foundation for you and then offer up some further diamonds and gems as we progress through phase one. And I would be remiss if I did not pitch. Please join us for phase two and phase three of this, sponsored by LedgeView, co-hosted by me, us, here at Acton Software. Phew. To reiterate Andy's housekeeping items, chat in a question or comment that you might have. Andy and I have already kind of talked about logistics. I've done a number of these with LedgeView. As you insert a compelling, maybe a not so compelling comment, Andy will interrupt me, interject that particular comment or question. I love and appreciate the interactivity of individuals just chiming in with stuff. Be nice. Thank you. Progressing right on through. As Andy mentioned, what is marketing automation? Who's using it? How it can help your organization. We're keeping this extraordinarily simple. And Andy and I and a couple of others at LedgeView, we have kind of this, internal running joke. Hey, Brandon, you're the perfect guy to present this because you like to keep things extraordinarily simple. And yes, I pride myself on a number of things. Being third grade-ish is one of them. So I appreciate the simple. I hope you all do as well. Big picture, what is marketing automation? Well, in scanning and scouring the World Wide Web for some sort of image, right, that I can put up in front of an audience that can say, all right, look, this is that photographic type. This is imagery around the representation of marketing automation. Because just the phrase, just the two words, marketing automation, means a variety of different things depending on who you ask. Marketeers have their definition. Some sales pros, in all of our wisdom, have what we believe is a definition of marketing automation. I think this pretty much encapsulates what we could define as what is marketing automation. You know, I don't know, Venn-esque diagram that we have here, sort of. Bubbles with the big one in the middle being marketing automation, and all of the little bubbles around it semi-touching, adding its particular piece to this overarching definition. Some of this, most of this, you're probably already doing, right? You may have a CRM. You're capturing leads from something, somewhere, somehow. You're broadcasting email using some form of email service provider, MailChimp, Constant Contact, Exact Target, fill in the blank. Web analytics, maybe using our friends over at Google Analytics, over at Google. The world seems to use that. You're managing lists some way. You're nurturing leads other ways. And maybe you're applying some sort of simple point value to leads by way of lead scoring. All of this encapsulates, adds to the definition of marketing automation. Simpleton in me, right? Let's kind of attach words to it besides just that image. What is it? This is not so much a textbook, you know, dictionary style definition, but many would say it's accurate. Marketing automation is simply a way to consolidate all your online marketing tactics into one specific platform or application. This in turn can provide you, will provide you, concise, in real-time info regarding behavior, activity, engagement of leads and contacts, and importantly, across all of your marketing channels. We're going to talk about this more extensively during the course of this presentation, but right now, you as marketeers very well may be performing all of your marketing, like I was mentioning, email, social media, peeking in and out of CRM, doing stuff, disparate platforms. Smile, smirk, nod, yes, absolutely. And you have no way to see what's working well across all channels. That, we believe, is the diamond of marketing automation. Pressing forward. Further, maybe kind of taking a step more into the not so simple, but again, applicable category of software, streamlines, automates, measures, marketing tasks, and workflows. Certainly increases operational efficiency. Tracks a digital footprint across multiple channels. And again, in that previous image, kind of touched on many of these. Email marketing, surveys, social media, campaign tracking, variety of integrations. Again, all under this umbrella of marketing automation. How does this fit? Where does this fit? CRM has been around for eons, right? Not to date myself all the way back to like the ACT and Goldmine days, hee hee ha ha, yeah. CRM has been there. The natural counterpart, now more than ever, is a marketing automation platform. Some form of automation. Strong complement, statistics, factoids or otherwise, 61% of business-to-business marketers send all leads directly to sales, but only 27% of those are actually qualified or ready to talk to a sales pro. CRM and marketing automation working together allows marketers to generate sales-ready leads and provide salespeople with real-time data to close more business. Let's dig a little further into this. As a marketer, fine, we attend a trade show. We have a variety of badge scans, I don't know, 100, 200, 500 plus from a big show that we attended. And in times past, we would simply forward all of those contacts, first name, last name, email address, job title, company, whatever, forward them over to sales. There you go, sales pros. Here's everybody that stopped by the booth at the trade show. Here are all of your leads for this month. I don't know, just throwing a dart here. And only a small percentage of those quite possibly are actually good, ready, qualified leads for sales. And again, in times past. Savvy marketeers know better than this, just to simply dish out those particular badge scans from a particular trade show, right? Nowadays, with marketing automation, they take those exact same badge scans, they put them into their marketing automation platform, and they begin to send compelling, specific, relevant email messages to these people. Huge. And we on the sales side, thank you immensely for doing this particular activity ahead of the curve. Again, because in times past when you handed us those 100 plus badge scans, we would smile and dial down that list. And oftentimes we would come across the person that says, oh, yeah, I did stop by your booth and she did scan my badge. What a great booth you guys had. And you had that green and blue squishy toy that when you squeeze, the eyeballs pop out. And my 8-year-old loves squishy toys. So I had to grab that and put it in my bag, and I got my badge scanned and perfect. No interest in your products or services, but that squishy toy was incredible. Great, cool, entertaining, somewhat of a simple time waster for us on the sales side, but still, right? So going back to the savvy marketeers that are taking those badge scans and plugging it into marketing automation, broadcasting compelling, relevant, specific messages to the badge scans, the squishy toy guy, he is not going to open that email. Certainly he's not going to click through on anything unless we're offering another squishy toy. But you get the idea. We move immediately the tire kickers aside, the squishy toy people aside, and the people that are actually interested and motivated by either what we said at the booth or what we're broadcasting via email, these people are opening, pointing, and clicking. Perfect. You see my little visual representation over there, marketing automation integrated with CRM. We have a way to target marketing campaigns, including some life cycle marketing, providing sales with intelligence around who's interacting, all of which equals better and more qualified leads. Huge. Marketing automation as a technology. Important. If the tone of my voice hasn't conveyed it up to this point, I will tell you. Extraordinarily important. In this day and age, your buyer is beginning their purchase here. Kind of sort of makes me want to update this particular graphic, but still very pertinent, relevant. Hey, let's take a look. People, come over here and see what I'm investigating and researching, because I'm about to think about investigating, researching the purchase of a, I don't know, what do y'all think? And if and as your buyer people that are ready to or that are going to buy your products and services in the next, I don't know, 6, 12, 18 months, are beginning their purchase with a web search, it's important for you to be able to begin to monitor and track that type of behavior. And with this, that's just the first domino in the series. Marketing now more than ever is responsible for this entire buyer and customer journey. Again, that first domino being that web search. It's incumbent upon marketing to lead the buyer and customer journey. Unified approach to the entire customer lifecycle, decimating barriers that exist between marketing and sales, and the ability to realize full potential of engagement data. So in times past, it used to be just, all right, well, lead to revenue. We got all these leads. How much revenue did these leads generate? Passed them over to sales. Sales called, opened X opportunities. These X opportunities, percentage of them closed. Perfect. Attach this type of revenue. Great. More leads, more revenue. More leads, more revenue. We've quickly, not necessarily quickly, but at a very good pace, have gone beyond just lead to revenue. And marketing automation is now, more than ever, used and incorporated into a unified approach to the entire customer lifecycle. You know, obviously these, prospects and suspects to lead conversion, to a contact that's inside of your sales process and going through the sales funnel all the way through to a closed opportunity or a closed deal, and then what? Marketing automation then is used to continue to market to existing clients, cross-sell, upsell opportunities. We're going to talk about specific use cases beyond the closing of a deal. Further, right in the middle of the screen here, breaking down barriers between silos, right? Marketing has kind of head scratcher. What's going on the other side of the building where sales is? What are they doing? How come they're not closing these deals on leads that we're lobbing over the fence to them? And sales on that other side of the building saying, I wish we had better leads marketing because I can't talk to another squishy toy person. These aren't any good. So now we're all talking a common language. Locking elbows, locking arms, kumbaya or otherwise. We are now in a position to all of us see, right, both marketing and sales, to see who's behaving, who's engaging with what particular content. As we're sending more qualified leads to sales, sales is no longer in a position to say, well, this person's just not a good lead, not qualified because of XYZ 1, 2, 3. Look, we've got all the data in front of us. We've got all of their engagement. We'll continue to drill down on this. And again, the breaking down of silos, we are talking and speaking that same common language, using data, bringing it in from all touch points, across all marketing tactics, performance of email, landing pages, web forms, people visiting and engaging with particular pages on our website, who's clicking on our social media posts, the list goes on. Pressing forward, the who of it. Well, no surprise here. Technology takes the largest slice of the pizza pie. Go figure. Maybe not necessarily surprising to most of you, marketing automation isn't something that, was birthed in the last few years, right? The technology's been in existence roughly, 12 to 15 years, if not a little bit longer than that. And it's historically your large juggernaut-style enterprise organizations that in those years past have had access to the technology. Well, a lot of that has changed over the years. We here at Acton take pride in being responsible for that change of tide, offering a marketing automation solution to small business, mid-size organizations. We have a variety of enterprise-style logos as well. But again, who's using it? Across the pizza pie, technology. Great. But almost every vertical here is represented. Advertising and marketing, education has a sliver. The insurance business, healthcare. Healthcare continues to be a great niche for us, both on the provider side, believe it or not, and obviously on the carrier side. If you think about particular carriers that are broadcasting information either on social, right, Facebook, Twitter, the amount of email that they send, the website, their website that has all this, fountains and fountains of information, and their ability to want to see behavior and engagement across all channels. Nonprofits, travel and leisure, government, across lots and lots of verticals. Interestingly enough, where does marketing automation fit, you may ask me, in our short elevator ride? To which I say, any organization that has any form of web presence has some sort of social media strategy and is broadcasting email. Certainly like to talk to that organization, because chances are, as I mentioned a couple different times, that more than likely they're conducting all of these things, right? Email, website, social, from disparate platforms. And they have no way to see success or failure across all channels. Until now. Statistics. No good webinar would be performed without some percentiles, some fast facts. 58% of top performing companies have adopted marketing automation. How are we defining top performing companies? Those where marketing contributes more than half of the sales pipeline. Interesting. 63% of companies are outgrowing their competitors using marketing automation. I would think the statistic from Gleanster actually is being updated to something well beyond 79% now, but 79% of top performing companies have been using marketing automation for more than 2 years. Very well could be some of you in the audience using a particular platform. Turbocharging some things using marketing automation. Companies that invest in marketing automation are seeing 70% faster sales cycle times and 54% improvement in quota achievement. Huge. Businesses that use MA to nurture prospects experience a 451% increase in qualified leads. We continue to beat this drum. These nurtured leads are making 47% larger purchases. Use cases, promised. Most of you, if not 90% plus of you, are going to recognize all, if not most, of these use cases. Topic-oriented lead nurturing. Are we marketing to our audience based on their interest? Or are we just throwing out topic after topic after topic to see which of the noodle stick on the wall? Using marketing automation to increase sales readiness. On the sales side, calling leads that have some form of lead score. Again, I'll talk about that. When to insert a sales professional. After our leads have been engaging with our content. They know who we are. They've been investigating, researching, downloading, viewing, accessing our content. No better time to pick up the phone and engage with somebody than when they have our information right in front of them. Borderline creepy in a good way, but effective. Increasing sales readiness. Abandoned shopping cart, lots and lots of B2C, right? Went through and I was shopping, this, that, and the other. And I don't know, got called into a meeting, had to tend to the child, fill in the blank. Using marketing automation to follow up with people that have abandoned something that they were about to purchase. Upsell, cross-sell, and cycle-based selling. Lots and lots of marketing efforts from a great many organizations seem to stop after the deal's closed, right? Using marketing automation to put out offers to clients, upsell opportunities, cross-sell into other products. You purchased our vanilla ice cream. You very well may be interested in our new flavor, strawberry, as well as cycle-based selling. After-sales support, huge. Individuals take part in some sort of onboarding call, some sort of, they called into the sales hotline. I mean, from the consumer side, B2B, B2C, we're very familiar with this, right? We very well may get the email that says, hey, how did Joe do on that particular call? Can you fill in this survey? These types of things. Using marketing automation to wake inactive leads. Maybe placing inactive leads in some form of a drip campaign. So we're softly tapping them on the shoulder every so often. And when they respond, as they interact with, I don't know, a social media post, a page on our website, click through on an email, fill out a survey of ours, back into more of an active lead nurturing sequence in an automated fashion. Using marketing automation to tend to our highly engaged individuals, right? People that are actively on our website, downloading our content, sharing our posts on social, huge. Event communication automation, I know LedgeView is using Acton to tee this event up. That drip campaign at the beginning, before the event has even taken place, sending out invitations, coordinating registration, promotion of the event out on social, promotion of the event via email, continual soft taps on the shoulder. You going to come to the event? You going to come to the event? Reminders leading up to the event after you've registered. We've got an awesome speaker. His name is Brandon. And then follow-ups after. And the specificity with which we could follow up with people. We've got a very specific message for those that have registered and attended. We've got a specific message for those people that registered but did not attend. And we've got a very specific message for people that ignored us. But being able to automate these processes, huge, huge. And then employees training. Love the fact that using marketing automation, you could automate a lot of this and hold people accountable. Hey, you were supposed to watch this training video and answer these questions, and you haven't done that yet, in an automated fashion, right? Using some sort of automated workflow internally, tapping our employees on the shoulder. It's time for your recertification. Time for you to do that. This could keep going with this size font, the size of this slide. think this is a good number. So why marketing automation? Touched on a number of reasons previous. If those particular percentiles weren't compelling enough, the buyer's journey has changed. 78% plus of buyers start the purchase with a web search. 50% turn to social media to get peer reviews. Man, that's got it, 50% plus, right? On the consumer side, I was booking a hotel in Napa for my wife's birthday. And, you know, Marriott Rewards member that I am, sure, kind of exhausted staying in Marriott's. What else is out there? And what are people saying about these hotels that I have no clue about? That's an elementary example, but I think you get it. And I think you're doing the exact same thing too. Certainly on the business to consumer side, I do it on the business to business side. They, my immediate supervisors, the organization that is Acton, allow me to investigate, sometimes purchase things we need for our mighty team here. What are people saying about products and services that you offer? Heck, I know I'm researching products and services that I need both on the consumer side and internally as a business professional. Top performers are marketing differently. The entire customer lifecycle is being considered. Data, statistics, analytics for decisions. That campaign did very well. Take a look. Statistics, analytics, revenue. Let's do it again. It should produce the same result, we hope, we think, we're confident. Top performing marketers are segmenting and personalizing. I talked about specificity and granularity. Say that 5 times fast. Top performers using marketing automation to achieve better results. You marketers know you're generating a majority of the sales pipeline. And then top performers are outgrowing their competition who, for whatever reason, just aren't using marketing automation. It's too hard. I don't have time. I can't stop what I'm doing to learn a new platform. The list goes on. Well, we talked about this. To beat this drum again, organizations are using disparate platforms. Something from a screenshot from your email service provider where you could see sends, opens, and clicks from an email campaign that you sent out. Good, helpful. We sent to this many, we had this many bounces, we had this many opens, we had this many clicks. Okay, great. Continuing. More than likely, you have a webinar platform. Go to webinar, WebEx, fill in the blank. We're seeing statistics and analytics from that. We're using social, Twitter. We sent out a particular tweet. It did this, it did that. What about web analytics, which actually this is from, right? Google AdWords. And then the Google Analytics, how many particular page views are we getting on particular pages of our site? Again, disparate platforms. To which I quickly, almost too quickly, went over from marketing disparate to marketing consolidated. This is the front side of Acton. Again, just by way of putting this in front of you, more on the educational side. What are we up to? We're talking a lot about marketing automation. Certainly an opportunity for you to see the front side of the platform just by way of a screenshot. Single sign-in for you and your marketing team. You have user IDs and passcodes. Launch you into this web-based platform. All of your online marketing tactics are launched, managed, and tracked from one location. And you're executing on things like email campaigns, web forms, landing pages, who's visiting your site, what they're looking at, and the list goes on and on. Launching, managing, tracking, everything from one location. Huge. Certainly streamlines processes. More importantly, gives you statistics and analytics as to what's working well and maybe what's working not so well across all channels. Further, if there is any diamond in that which I've set up to this point, this is it. A behavioral profile all the way down to individuals in your database. Mr. William Taylor, for instance, how many times he's visited our site? What pages did he take a look at? Did he use any search terms prior to arriving on our website? What about email activity? What have we sent him? What did he open? Did he click on anything? Did he view any of our forms that are out there, surveys that we sent him? Did he submit any information? Register for an event, contact me request form, sign up to download something. What forms did he view as well as submit? Webinars, registered and attended. We have webinar integration with WebEx as well as GoToWebinar. We could see this information. And media downloads. He took down an ebook. He downloaded some sort of product specification from us. We get to see this individual's behavior and engagement. Huge. Marketing loves this. Sales really, really loves this. Further, lastly, a lead scoring feature. What does this point value mean? Well, the platform is attaching a simple point value to behavior and engagement. So person views your homepage, they get a point. Person views your pricing page, they can get 10 points. The point value is customizable by you all. But I think you get it. This is where the simpleton in me, as a sales professional, when I see all the leads in my sales bucket, I'm like, in my leads bucket, I'm like, cool, look at all these leads, but who do I call first? And I can sort by this lead score, highest to lowest. I'm going to call the people that have the higher point values first. These are the individuals that are pointing, clicking, downloading, viewing, exploring, researching what we're up to. They deserve my attention now. Not the squishy toy guy who has no behavior and engagement with our content. Keep going, but I think you get it. This is the diamond. This is a result of all of your marketing efforts being consolidated into one platform using marketing automation. Whew. I hope I didn't overstay my welcome here, but I wanted to make time for questions, comments, anything in the chat box. Andy Clark.
I don't see anything right now as far as questions, Brandon, but I think it was a great webinar. It's amazing for me to see marketing automation and how big of a difference it can make, and we'll definitely be going into more detail going forward with our parts 2 and 3 of this series. Our second part of this marketing automation bootcamp series is going to take place next month, Wednesday, July 20th. Before I go, I just want to remind everyone that you will receive an email with a link to today's recording, and there will also be a link to register for the second part of our bootcamp series there as well, so keep an eye out for that, and be sure to register. All right. Thanks again for joining us. Brandon, thanks for all your help today in presenting, and have a great rest of your day.